Welcome to the Nerds Like channel. We host AJ Rowe.
And Crump Casso.
Welcome. This is, I don't want to say it's an emergency episode, but it's a need to have episode today. Uh,
Yeah.
Today's episode, we're going to respond briefly about what's been going on in the world of professional wrestling, in regards to basically what's going on with The Rock, Cody Rhodes, and Roman Reigns for WrestleMania 40. But before we get into the conversation, don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel for any past, current, and future content. So, I did call us to do this today because, as you know, I'm a big wrestling fan. Um, I'm very disappointed. Like, I'm very disappointed in how the fans are reacting to what's going on. I feel like we have to have a level of respect for these people who are performing, who are giving us entertainment. I
Mhm.
think this is like, it's mad disrespectful when you are like calling people racial slurs, like doing death threats to a wrestler's daughter. I think it's just super disrespectful. I think like we have to understand this is fiction. It's all
Right.
fiction.
Yeah.
And for people to overreact and to go crazy over a decision that is a fictional decision,
Right.
and it's all for entertainment purposes. It's all for entertainment purposes, and people are going crazy. I know we want to be passionate. I know we want things done the way we want it to be done, but we still got to have a level of restraint, yo.
Yeah.
And to attack people is toxic behavior, and it's disgusting, yo.
Yeah, that's crazy. This is not at all where I thought you were gonna go with this. I thought you were gonna be just like everybody else I've been hearing because people are upset. Like people are not happy. I didn't see the whole racial slur thing or like the death threats. I didn't see none of that. That's
That's
crazy. I
on
didn't see
X,
that.
man. People are like, so wrestlers are responding, and then they're
Yeah.
responding to the wrestlers, calling them, the N word and stuff like that. I'm like,
That's
hey,
crazy.
there is no need for that,
It's
man.
not that serious. That's
It is
crazy.
not that serious. And it's like, I mean, I can go into like how I feel about what happened, but
Yeah.
I think it defeats the purpose because the only thing I'm gonna say is where was this same energy? What happened last year with Sami Zayn? Where was the same energy after Kofi Kingston lost his belt to Brock Lesnar in a record time? No one was up in arms like that, like the way they're up in arms right now about Cody Rhodes.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just say you gotta, if you want to be consistent, be consistent. Don't pick and choose who you want to rally behind when there was wrong done to those two wrestlers too.
That's a
So
really
don't
valid point.
like, it's just I hate when wrestling fans get toxic like this, man. It's just not a good, it's not good to see, it's not good to interact with, watch people on social media talk about it. It's just not good, man.
Yeah, that's crazy. First of all, shout out to your bloodline hoodie. I see you. But but yeah, it's funny. I really thought you was gonna be like with them, like not as go as far as death threats and nothing like that. But I thought you was gonna be like just as upset. So this is
I'm
kind
not
of a shocker
upset.
to me.
Actually, I'm not even upset because I'll go a step further. And this may be divisive, but it's what it is. The whole purpose of Roman Reigns doing the whole tribal chief storyline was to have the match with The Rock.
Right?
It had
Yeah.
it had nothing to do with Cody. Cody was forcibly put in the story when he won the Royal Rumble.
Right.
Like, he honestly shouldn't even been in the whole situation to begin with. But that's neither here nor there. I don't even want to get into that because that's not
Yeah.
like, it's what it is. I mean, I feel like if anything, they should have had Cody beat Roman last year at Mania, but they didn't do it.
Mm.
So, and now we're in this situation where like people are getting mad at The Rock for um lobbying for the match against Roman. Like, my thing is like, they're cousins. This is the storyline. This is what people have wanted to see anyway. I don't care right now. People are angry and upset about Cody not getting his shot. Cody is gonna get his shot. People,
Right.
I mean, I think people. It's very funny how people like to forget how Cody left the company. He went to AEW,
Oh.
and then Cody came back to the company. And that's,
Mm.
like I said, he wanted to make a name for himself. He wanted to grow his brand Perfectly fine. That's not where I'm going with this. Where I'm going
Mm.
with this is the fact that what happened to those wrestlers when he was gone, when they were trying to build up their name. When he got into WWE, when he came back, he got catapulted over all those people. And no one said anything then.
Right.
No one said anything.
Wow.
So I just think we have to stop being so toxic, man. Like, just just watch the product. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You ain't gonna like everything that's put in front of you. But to go
Right.
crazy like this, to go just insane, this is like borderline insanity to attack people like this.
It really is, and like I've seen, like I said, I didn't see no death threats. It's crazy, but I've seen like a lot of other stuff, and I've seen people comparing like The Rock to John Cena and stuff like that, and I'm like, that's crazy talk because it's all about storyline. It's all about what makes sense to Triple H, he's running things right now, but like whoever's running things at the time, like and the writers were what makes sense. Like you can't compare, and I'm not saying that they don't have a say of
Yeah.
what they do and don't do, but I just feel like certain things just make sense. Like you said, like I feel like this storyline, this match was bound to happen. Like I feel like they've been kind of building up for it for The Rock to face Reigns. So I'm kind of confused on. It's like people just mad, I guess, because they want it on their time. They want
Well,
Cody
they're
right
mad
now. They
because
don't want to
Cody
wait.
won the Royal Rumble. So, normally the person who wins the Royal Rumble
Right to
challenges for,
WrestleMania.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And he chose Reigns, and then they feel like he sacrificed his spot for The
Mm.
Rock. And honestly, I just want to be like, hey, wait and see what's gonna happen.
Right.
Let's see what's gonna happen. Like, and before you jump, before you jump over, just go crazy. Just watch it, watch it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
but people aren't doing that, man. They're just going crazy. Like, they have hashtag WeWantCody, hashtag WeWantRocky, and it's like it's just going to a point where it's just going crazy.
Yeah.
And it's just like, just say we want to watch the product. Like this, and people are, so I'm gonna cancel my WWE and all that stuff. I'm like, no, you're not. Wait, you're gonna watch.
Bro, it's not that serious.
It's not
Not
that
that-
serious, man. It's not. Like, trust me, I could be upset. Like, I mean, you always, what they do is always to get a reaction, but also at the same time, it has to be a healthy reaction. It can't be
Right.
something that's gonna put harm to somebody. Yeah, like, and like, to go further into the death threat thing, like, yeah, they were threatening The Rock's daughter, yo.
That's crazy.
And The Rock's daughter, she's the NXT wrestler, and they're over there sending death threats to her. Like,
That's
that don't,
insane.
she has nothing to do with anything, and besides
Right.
that, she doesn't have anything to do with it. It's like, still crazy. Don't even do stuff like that.
Right.
It's not that serious.
It's not.
It's
That's
not like,
crazy.
if a decision is made, it's going to stop you from eating. It's going to stop your lights from coming on and off. It's just getting. It's just like, come on, yo, stop it.
Yeah. And like you said, like first of all, death threats ain't cool no matter who you are. But at least if you're gonna threaten somebody's life, which you shouldn't, at least threaten somebody who has something to do with it. She ain't got nothing to do with this. Like she has literally absolutely nothing to do with this decision. Like why even threaten her? That makes zero sense. It makes zero sense. That's crazy. I didn't know about that. That's wild. Like people really need to learn how to disconnect TV from reality. Cause that's a whole nother thing. And like so this is all about storyline. It's all about progression. And like you said, we don't know what's gonna happen. We really don't know what's gonna happen at this point. So maybe just sit back and enjoy the ride, like you said, and just watch the show
Yeah,
and see what happens. We don't know. We really don't. That's yeah, it's crazy. And I get it. Everybody wants to see Cody. I don't want to say everybody, but a lot of people want to see Cody go and
yeah.
have
They
his
want to see
time
him
to
finish
shine.
the story. They want to see him finish
Right.
the story. Like,
Right.
I get it. Trust me, I get it. But at the same time, people have to be like, yo, this bloodline story was going on way before Cody's story. And the
Right.
other thing too, like, let's slow down. Let's slow down. Like, we don't even know if The Rock is challenging him for the belt. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's
Well,
true
we know,
too.
like,
Yeah.
he's challenging him for the tribal chief status.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, slow down, people. Slow down. Like,
Right.
let everything unfold. Like, let it unfold. Let it happen. Let it come together. Like, we
Right.
gotta stop like going bananas over stuff that ain't gonna like cause us to. It's not life or death.
Yeah. Yeah,
This is not,
that's
I'm
out of
not,
control.
trust me, it's not trying to come across as like holier than not. It's not about that. It's just, but when it gets to the point like this, like it's that's when it's going on. It's going way past like entertainment.
Entertainment.
Yeah,
Right.
this is
Yeah.
going like to a point where it's harmful and disrespectful.
Right. I agree. It's yeah. People gotta dial it down a notch. Dial it down a notch. Because like you said, I think you used the perfect word earlier when you said it's toxic. Because it really is. It really is. People gotta learn how to like disconnect. Because that's taking it too far. Way too far.
Yeah, man. It's just I'm just shocked. I was not expecting I was standing by this weekend just to see everything that happened. And I wanted to see how people were gonna respond and just to see just like how out of control it's getting is crazy.
Yeah. I was about to ask you a prediction question. Like, what do you think is gonna happen maybe like this week coming up? But honestly, I got nothing. I feel like it's all for me. I got nothing. It's all in the air for me.
Dude, I mean, I personally speaking, I would hope that they get the belt off Roman very soon so that Cody can have the belt and so
Mm,
that Rock and him could just focus on his tribal chief stuff. And then like just let Cody have his belt. And then I just because it's getting to a point where it's just like it's ridiculous.
mm.
Like I that's my prediction. I just hope they get the belt off Roman quick so that things could just like just get out of just it's getting out of hand.
When is WrestleMania again?
April, early April.
Okay. Do you think something's gonna happen on this week's SmackDown?
Well, they're doing a
Okay.
kickoff, WrestleMania kickoff on Thursday, so something may
Okay.
happen then.
Yeah.
The parties like involve like The Rock, Cody, Triple H, Roman Reigns. They'll be there, so
Okay.
something may happen then.
Do you think with the reactions that they're getting from all the crazy fans that do you think they actually might change something?
Anything is possible. I don't want to like say that. I hope they don't change it because I hope it's adjusted, not changed.
Hmm.
But
Yeah.
I just want like I personally want to see The Rock and Roman wrestle. I do because it's a story thing.
Right.
Um, but people are upset because they don't want to see The Rock, who's 50 some years old, wrestle someone in his late 30s, and they think that
Right.
like The Rock is going to be like have a bad match and stuff like that, and it's going to be a bit ugly and stuff. Like I mean, I don't know what the match is going to look like. I don't think it's going to be a bad match because I actually think The Rock's match with John Cena wasn't bad.
Mm.
I think it was a decent wrestling match. It was decent. So, but it's not. It wasn't gonna ever be the technical masterpiece of like a Kurt Angle versus Eddie Guerrero or something like that.
Mm.
But it was gonna tell a story, and it told us
Yeah.
the John Cena Rock story was told. So
Right.
I think the Rock and Roman Reigns story can be told. Like I just think like I said, we just gotta slow down. We gotta be wrestling fans. Be wrestling fans that are passionate, but controlled passion, not passion that's harming people.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully people will settle down. Hopefully by this Thursday, people will settle down and I don't know. That's
We'll see, man. Because I hope,
yeah.
but we'll see. It's hard to say, man. I don't even feel comfortable giving a prediction because of the fact that I generally don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I'll say I don't need it at this point. I feel like it's all in the air at this
And
point.
it's crazy because like The Rock is giving back, and then they're talking about The Rock has an ego. Like, of course he has an ego. Everybody has an ego.
Right.
Who doesn't have an
Right.
ego? But the thing
Right.
about it is he's still giving back. He don't need WWE.
Right. He does. He really
He
doesn't.
doesn't need it.
Really
He's doing
does.
this out the kindness of his heart. They like, come on, you're like, who? He's doing
Right.
the biggest star in Hollywood. He's getting paid like high money, like crazy high money,
Right.
and outside of here, and he's coming back to WWE to help build the product.
Right.
Like, I just think like people need to leave him alone.
Yeah. I agree. I agree.
So, anything you want to add before we close?
I'm just very curious what's gonna happen. I'm really curious. I'm really curious to see if they're gonna change anything on Thursday. But we'll see.
We'll see. I mean, I
Yeah,
we'll see, man. I wish I had, I wish I could do my normal thing and do all these predictions, but I
yeah.
just don't know, man.
It's,
This is
so we
a
have to wait and see.
very this isn't like storyline prediction stuff. This is like people with backstage issues, real like Cody. Even and this was Cody was sad. You could tell in his face he was upset about what
Really?
happened. I was like, man, dude, you've been given the kingdom. I don't think you should be upset.
But he really did look upset. I couldn't tell if he was like really put on the act or if he was for real, but he definitely looked like he was legit a little upset
But
about
my
it.
thing is like no one's taking you from being the face of the company. Who's
Right.
The Rock ain't trying to be the face of WWE. He's not. He's
Right.
not trying to do that.
Right. He's not sticking around, so we know that.
I
So
mean, he'll be around, but he ain't gonna be around like he was in the '90s.
right.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
it's not like this is he already know he's like his era is gone. He's just focusing on this storyline and other
Right.
little things he can do here and there. He's not worried about what the he everybody knows Cody's the face of the going to be the face of the company. It's like people needs to calm down. Like just yeah, it's getting overboard, man. I keep
Yeah.
saying it, but it is, man. Like
Yeah.
no one reacted like this with Sammy. No, like, and I wanted Sammy more than I was rooting for Sammy last year.
Yeah.
Like, and
Yeah, I remember.
I was upset about the fact he lost to Roman, but at the same
Mm.
time, like, I mean, I didn't go crazy. I didn't go want to jump through the TV screen and no. I mean, I still watching it, even though right now I wish Sammy was higher in the card. I mean, and don't get me started with Kofi. What happened with Kofi Kingston?
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
years ago, Kofi won the championship, but then he lost to Brock Lesnar in a 3 second, no, 4 second match. And he never got his title shot back. He never got a title shot.
For
I mean,
real?
he never got his rematch. Sorry, never got a rematch.
Yeah. That's crazy.
But no one said anything. No one went up in arms about that.
Yeah. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
They're picking and choosing battles. That's what it is.
Yeah. Big time. Big time. Wow.
Yeah, but I just hope it. I hope it gets. It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It's like right now. It's unfortunately right now it's a dark cloud and it's unfortunate, but it's gonna get bright again. It's gonna get bright again. It's gonna be good.
Yeah. It will.
Well, all right. We're gonna end it on a positive. Thank you everybody tuning in. I know this wasn't a typical episode, but it needed to be said. We just gotta do better as wrestling fans. Just gotta do better.
Yeah.
But thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel for any past, current, and future content. We're out. Talk to you soon.